Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. Have a seat. We have another music video by, don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, Milad Ghavipanje. I'll stop it right there because I'm probably going to embarrass myself trying to pronounce his name properly. Anyways, amazing guitar player. This is only the third reaction that I have recorded of his. Echoes of Silent Cries. This was put out on his YouTube channel 3 months ago. Check out my reaction playlist of his. That will come up at the end of this video. Let's get going. Railroad tracks, echoes of Silent Cries. not determine who is right, only who is left. Bertrand Russell. Huh. Isn't that true to a certain degree? So, yeah, at the beginning when you heard those echoes of silent cries and the railroad tracks, the first thing I'm thinking is like maybe the Holocaust in World War II. Others, it's happened as well throughout history. Anytime there's genocide or I was going to say there could be other applications here too, but he kind of wrapped it up at the end with this quote from Bertrand Russell that it really is kind of has to do with that subject matter. But I won't hang on that point too long, but obviously that set the tone for the song was this very somber, tearful, sorrowful mood that he was able to to sort of capture and to speak through the guitar. I love the fact that he was using his tremolo bar to help with this. That tremolo bar, for those of you guys don't know, that bar that he was pulling on or kind of slapping and whatnot. Those are there to help bend the pitch of the strings or to give added vibrato, depending on how you want to use it. He used it in both ways, and that adds this extra dynamic dimension to what you're able to do, how you're able to convey emotions. He did it very well. I think it was a very well thought out composition. It was not rushed. It would have changed the emotional content of the song if it was. It was sort of drawn out. He didn't really have to play fast. There were certain parts where he did, but that was only to sort of elevate the moment emotionally, using it as like an accent piece, if that makes sense. I think this song carries a lot of weight with it when you think of it in the context that it was written about. But even if that wasn't there and you were just to sit and close your eyes and listen to it, the way this song was constructed, the way he played this song, there was an intense sadness that came across. And that's the sign of a brilliant musician who can convey that emotion without fail. I don't think any of us would sit here and say, well, no, I've got a different interpretation. I would hope not. This wasn't a happy song. It wasn't an angry song. It was a sad song. Very good. Thank you guys for being here. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I'll talk to you in the next video.